Frank, go ahead.
Yeah, a couple of thoughts. To your point, we've got a situation at the moment where we're watching businesses doing restraints on freedom of speech at the direct behest of the government. And that seems to me to be a perfect example of the law not keeping up. That's a First Amendment violation, it seems to me, and it needs to be litigated or legislated as such. But just a related point, back to China. I also am vice chairman of something we call the Committee on the Present Danger of China, and been very, very concerned about both what the Chinese have done to perfect some of these AI and predictive technologies, and to use a whole array of surveillance and quantum computing and other techniques to create something they call the social credit system. And we were talking a little bit about it outside. What is being done now by the Chinese is literally aggregating all aspects of the data that is available to their system about their own citizens to control them in a way that is far more frightening than anything Orwell was able to conjure in his time. And it's happening now. To wit, what people say, what people write, who they interact with, where they are, what they do, is all monitored in real time throughout the Chinese empire. And I say empire because what is now happening is they are beginning to export this social credit system globally. Part of it is through what they've been creating, and I think the previous panel talked a little bit about this, with the global infrastructure they call their Belt and Road Initiative. Huawei is a key piece of it, but not the only piece. When you put all that together, and then you add health data, which of course is something that they've also been aggregating, you get something that looks an awful lot like what could come out of vaccine passports in this country. And an ability to constrain freedom of speech and freedom of thought, certainly freedom of information, among a lot of other constraints on our freedoms. So I just want to put that into play. This is another technology that is ominous and bears close watching and counteracting.